I just came back from Lowe's. I was there getting some spray paint. Of course, I had to go to the cutting tools section to see what was going on, and this immediately caught my eye. That pivot branding is straight from the knife world and from the knife enthusiast world, and it's making its way into, you know, it's mainstreaming. I saw this knife and I immediately thought that. I was like, wow, this looks like a knife, you know, that you might see featured on a knife channel. And it was this, the branding on the pivot, that drew me in first. And then I saw that and I was like, bearings, huh? $20, Crescent Tools, a bearing action knife. So I had to get it. I want to see what this is like. 5CR 15 MOV, which is the same steel you have on, say, the CRKT Minimalist is 5CR. Smooth action ball bearing, flipper tab opening, liner lock mechanism. So yeah, I'm interested to check this out and see if it's see what it's like. So what this mainstreaming look, I see even like that. Here, we'll get into it. Let's open this up. Here, I'll just use what I'm carrying, the Emerson Sachs. Oops. I should cut this more. Not like I don't have a knife. Okay. The Crescent Tools. Feels pretty sharp. Hollow ground, nice. What is this composite handle? This is GRN. Looks like GRN. Feels good in the hand. It's a little chunkier than usual. I bet it's over the usual ½ inch. Yeah, it's a little over. All right, let's see. Oh, the lock is very stiff. That might just be. Well, what do you know? So very nice flipping action. Obviously unassisted. Very, very nice. Well, look at this. Okay, it's not ambidextrous, but they milled out a pocket or whatever, formed a pocket, molded a pocket in there, and then used flathead screws. No problems with this clip at $20. That's nice. That's nice. I think other companies need to take that cue from Crescent. Pretty nice. Red barrel spacers, those look pretty cheap. They look like they're painted red. But, you know, $20 here. 5CR 15 MOV, boldly and proudly displayed. But hey, I'm being that's being snobby. This is a really, really good knife for $20. I mean, so far from what I can tell. Like, it's got, look at this little detail. You see this on knife enthusiast knives, the kind of knives we love. That little landing portion there, that little landing area, when you flip, you know, depress the flipper, that's not something you see in a lot of inexpensive knives. Really nice access to the lock bar, and that lock bar is nicely crescent chamfered, a term I just boldly coined. Looks like 8 hardware. Very nice. Ceremonial jimping at best. Let's see, reverse grip. Feels really good in the reverse grip. The ergonomics on this are awesome. I even like this sort of texturing on this chamfer. Wow, $20. $20 can buy you a lot. This is pretty impressive. I gotta say, this is pretty impressive. And the design is pretty nice. It's very plain, but it's very nice. I like the shape of the handle. I do like the downward curve of the handle. I like the finger choil. I like the fatness of the handle. It's a little thick, just a little bit thicker than average. I really dig that it's hollow ground. Feels very thin back here. Yeah, and it's very sharp. I think if you can strop a knife, if you can sharpen a knife, And if you want a work knife, I would try this out. You know, it's if you have a taste for really nice knives, but you don't want to thrash on your nice knives, you know, at your job or whatever, give this a try. 20 bucks. I mean, you know, if it lasts 20 days, which it will probably last more, if it lasts 20 days, it was $1 a day to use that knife. And I don't know, I think this is I don't know, I think it's a good deal. Let me show a couple of $20-ish knives that I have. Here's a CRKT Minimalist, also in 5 CR15 MOV steel. Here's the Pete, the CRKT Pete. I think this one is around 25 bucks. I didn't buy this one though. This was a gift. Let's see, here is this was around 20 bucks at the time. This is the Weston by Kershaw. So kind of around Kershaw, right around in the same, that's the Advanced Knife Bro pronunciation. And then here we go with the Tangram knives, probably the greatest $25 knife ever. So there you go. Oh, and here's this Gerber thing. Gift. It's a gift knife. It looks interesting. Not a great knife. And also near 20 bucks, or a little less, I think, is this Gerber Paraframe. Someone gave me this. A friend of my wife's, who's now a friend of mine, gave me this for my birthday. And yeah, so that's a good comparison for these. But gotta say, 20 bucks, Crescent. I like what you're doing. And with a little bit of panache, a little bit of style. You know what I mean? So no lanyard on this, no lanyard hole on this. You could use the clip if you really needed it. Well, there you go. Thanks for watching. This is the Crescent. Oh, and look, even the nomenclature has made it into has been mainstreamed. EDC carry, Crescent knives, smooth bearing action, better living through bearings.